Welcome to episode 4. Maybe I'll throw some music in.
Always had rich nigga dreams.
That's enough. Wait, maybe a little more.
With the beam, melted to the pot.
Okay, that's enough. Subscribe to the channel. I be wondering why people say subscribe every channel. Every show they do on the YouTube. Cause y'all forget. Subscribe, man. Come on. Let's get it. Should y'all get YouTube Premium? The answer is yes. I love it. Love it. You get to watch your favorite YouTube videos. No commercials. And you get the music app with it. The music app is like Apple Music. So you get all that, and you get to watch YouTube with no interruption. No, this is not an ad. I'm not that far along yet. I'm just telling you, YouTube Premium. Like you can turn this, you can close out of this app. You can close out of YouTube and still hear me in the background. That's what I do a lot. Like I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast that they dropped today on YouTube. And I exit out of that and still was listening to it while I was using my GPS. So YouTube Premium. And Joe Budden podcast is back. What do you say? I'm back. They back. To my boys. They give me entertainment while I'm out here on the road, working and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like how, I hope to do for y'all. But yeah, Joe Budden podcast is back. And what's funny is they've been gone, and then they've been echoing what I've been saying on my previous little shows. It's like we talk or something, like we friends or something. They'll say some stuff that I said that I was talking about. So I found that funny. Nothing new under the sun. A little standout segment in there is when they was telling me about how Quavo got saweetie. I seen that video pop up that he shared the DM that got her, but I didn't click it. I was like, oh, okay. But when they told me he sent a snowflake and then said I'm a glacier boy, and then she sent a soup emoji, I'm like, wait, what? That made no sense to me. Now, I'm guilty of sending this emoji right here to inform her that I think she cold. I've sent just that emoji, like bloop. The frozen smile, meaning she cold. I've sent that. Now, while I'm thinking about it now, I don't know. I don't remember if that ever worked. I think it have a few times. I think it was a few thank yous. Like, they know what that means. You cold. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. But not saying that's like the equivalent of me sending that. And then she sending something back. And then I say I'm a glacier boy. That don't make sense to me because that would be saying that I think I'm cold or something. That makes no sense. A glacier is like a big piece of land / looking mountain thing that's made of ice and snow, the damn thing that the Titanic hit, if I'm not mistaken. So that makes no sense to me. But yeah, my boys back. They talking that sheesh. They talking that. I enjoyed the podcast a lot. But back to my podcast. Well, speaking of Joe's, I was talking to somebody about Joe Rogan. And I'm not counting his pockets, but what they gave him to continue doing what he do with his podcast, he deserved it. I like Joe Rogan. His voice has been around for a while. Like, I've been hearing his voice since a youngin' through Fear Factor. Like, for some reason, through my childhood, not childhood, but like I think junior high days and stuff like that. Everywhere I go, I hear in the background somewhere Joe Rogan's voice for whatever reason. Somebody always had Fear Factor playing somewhere. I hope I look straight because I I don't be caring about my appearance for real. But this beard, why it ain't crispy and all that? Cause my beard grow super fast. It's like a waste of money. I get them to do my beard. They want to charge arm and leg. If you go in there and just tell them you want your beard and neck lined up or whatnot, they still try to get their money out of you. So they do that, and then like 2 days later, I'm back like this. So I be hitting them up on special occasion weeks when I feel like it. So y'all go see me crispy one time at least, but my stuff be growing quick. But yeah, anyway, back to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, for some reason I was hearing his voice all the time. Then he just transformed himself. For a long time, I didn't know Joe Rogan was an actual comedian. I didn't know he came from stand-up. Like, I've seen him from that. That's how I got introduced to him. And then I just go about my life, and then he's commentating UFC. And then he got a podcast. Shout out to Joe Rogan. Speaking of like creators or whatnot, MK Slime Ball. Pretty sure that's how he is saying it, but I know he be saying MK Slat sometimes with his little, domain names or whatnot. That boy is funny. I think I've seen almost every single thing he uploaded. Everything. Hilarious. Hilarious. But Slime Ball, I need you to stop deleting that stuff, man. When you posting that stuff, man, stop deleting it. I'm trying to see it. Me and my bro, we tried to see that video you posted about when your cousin can't fight or something like that, and you deleted it. Anyway, go follow both of his pages. Go follow his YouTube. Go follow his IG. You did. Go do that. But I don't know if that comedy is for everybody. Some people didn't get that little skit when he was like, when somebody just got finished hitting a lick, how they act. Yeah, they be acting like that. Some people like, I don't get it. It was funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, follow your boy. It's this little game. First, I got put on when I used to be a manager at Rite Aid through the other manager. He was playing this little game on his iPhone. iPhone was fairly new with games and stuff. But it wasn't fairly that new, but he put me on this game called Clash of Clans. I used to play that. Then it got super ass to me and super unnecessary. My people still play it, but I got lost in the sauce on that. Then they came out with another game. Supercell, by the way, does all this stuff. Come out with another game called Clash Royale. I ain't gonna lie, I play that in my little spare time. I play Clash Royale. This is what level I am right there. I've been playing for about, I think I got a 3-year badge. But it's a lot of things I'm starting to not like about it. But I play it. I ain't gonna talk too much about it. They got too much money. They probably step on me or something. But I play them. I talk about that one day. I talk about my gripes with them one day. But if you want to like pass some time or whatnot, there's little 3-minute rounds. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's more than 3 minutes. You almost always go into overtime. Probably like a good 5 minutes. Good 5-minute rounds. If you want to play that, you can check it out. I saw them playing Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man for the PS5. I think more. Don't get me to try to say his name because I wasn't paying attention. It's the alternative Spider-Man. I saw them playing a little video. They put it up, I think today or whatnot, in 4K. Looks real good. It's hard to make a Spider-Man game. And I think this new technology with the TVs, the 4K TVs, I bet them game developers was like, damn, this is about to be hard as hell. Now we got to show every little stitch in his spider costume, every little stitch in every other game, or the little horse footsteps and whatever. 4K TV for gamers was probably like, dang. Now we got to sit here and do every detail. Back in the day when everybody was looking like little blocks and Legos and shit, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? We had to show no detail whatsoever. But now we got 4K and 5K TVs, and we got to make video games where they can see the stitching in the clothing. and they could see the sunlight and the light and the sweat bouncing off. I know they was like, damn. That's why I be taking so long to make games, though. I mean, I'm not there, but I still wonder why it's hard to make us look realistic in games. Like actual how my skin look, like how my skin look. I don't want to say dry. I don't want to say dry. I want to say how my skin just look on camera with how the light hit it and how the light not hit certain aspects of it and the color and the lines. I wonder why we can't do that yet. How we can't literally make us look like how we look on video games. And speaking of video games with that stuff, I don't like that motion capture. It be looking dingy a little bit. Like the graphics will be cool and stuff, and then you see the motion capture, it just look like a damn helmet was on somebody's head and they moving like that. Like I know this motion capture. Like they think they say it looks sweeter, look better, look more natural. Sometimes it don't. That motion capture just be taking me straight out of it. Like, man, it look like a dude in a suit or whatnot. Like sometimes I'm pretty sure they can animate how we move better than motion capture. Yeah. Now doing a 360 school. Somebody every time, like now that I'm older, people talk about credit a lot. Like stuff is about credit. A lot of times credit is better than money. And that's what brings me to school. Why don't they teach you that credit is important in school? If they taught us credit was important in school, United States would probably be in a better state. That's just my opinion, because everybody have more opportunity and more things. If they know, don't be burning your bridges. That's what basically you teaching them. Don't burn your bridges. Oh, somebody gonna give you this iPhone, but you gotta pay it off. Don't burn that bridge, because it's gonna go on your credit and you ain't even gonna be able to get a car. Oh, you want to get a car? You want to pay that? Make sure you paid it off. Make sure you got steady stuff to pay it off, or you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Like you can get a car for free, no down payment if your credit is great, A1. Versus you got to put $5,000 down if your credit bad. All you have to do is keep your credit good. They don't teach us that in school. They teach us the silliest stuff ever. They should teach you don't mess up your credit. How to maintain your credit. How to get your credit right. I don't know what they teaching us in school. Just teach us how to read, write, and some math and all that stuff. We need to change what we learning in school now. You know, it's new days. You can probably teach coding in school. You know, the coding, learn how to make apps and all that. I seen Apple trying to do that and start that. That's cool, but they need to switch what we learning in school. You know, some of that stuff is super pointless. That kind of annoys me. I went to this spot today. They cook like soul food. And the last 2 times I went in there, it's a dude behind there. They be asking for like under the table tips. He be acting all shady and shifty. Yeah, if you want an extra, we can put the money in there. And then today his slogan was, I'm going there to buy some food and eat. His slogan was, he tried to have you put some little tips in the little glove box. His slogan was, oh, grabbing us the little glove box on the low, looking around. Closed mouth, don't get fed. Man, I'm going to eat regardless if I don't tip you or not, because that's what I'm there to do, buy food. You going to put my food in that plate, whether I tip you or not. That's some closed mouth, don't get fed. Anyway, I don't give a care. I look in my wallet. I was going to throw a few dollars in there, but all I had was $1 because I ain't have change. I had other bills. I hope nothing was just on my face that long. That's crazy. I had other bills, in there, but not some singles. So I only had one single. I thought like I put it in there, and he normally try to like throw extra food in there when you tip him. But I'm like, you can have that. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no extra food. You don't gotta throw no extra food in there. But they food not better than my food. I cook. I made oxtails not too long ago. I made that, look. And it was good, y'all. I know how to cook. And I'd rather cook. Everywhere I eat, I cook better than that. And that's most case for everybody, because for whatever reason, places don't cook like good. I don't know if you want to say from the heart or cook like they're at home, but they don't. Last time I had oxtails from there, that place, the same place I was talking about, was some tough oxtail. It was all tough. No, my oxtails should be falling off the bone. Falling off that little bone in the middle. But anyway, zodiac sign. I'm not about to tell y'all my zodiac sign, because people get all up in, get their panties in a bunch about zodiac signs. Damn, I shouldn't have said panties in a bunch, because I was about to say, because I'm one of them. Not panties in a bunch. People start acting different when they know your sign, and I'm one of them. But you don't have to tell me your sign. I brought the zodiac signs because I don't ask a woman their zodiac sign until I feel a vibe that I get along with them or don't like them. Like, I mostly ask when I don't like them early. I'll be like, man, I don't vibe with them. It's something about them I do not like. I just be looking like this, like, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I look at them like, I don't like you. I know you're not a sign. I know you a sign that I'm not compatible with. I don't like you. And then I kid you not, I ask them what they sign is, and it's a sign that I'm not compatible with. I normally use this website right here. I've typed in blank man, blank woman. And then they pull it up by like percentage. And they give you a little in-depth dive about it. And it be right. It's weird, but it be right. But I did that today. I'm like, just looking at her like, something about her I don't like. She all happy-go-lucky, but it was just something I ain't like. And I'm like, what's your sign? Then she told me her sign. And it was something I wasn't compatible with. I'm like, yeah. But, and this is off the little live apps I'm talking about. Like when people be going live and stuff, I don't be out all in women faces like that and all that good stuff. It was a little app, you know, she was doing, talking, and going happy or lucky where, you know, you go live, you can talk to people and whatever. Obviously strangers, because I didn't know her sign. But I brought this up because I can feel the signs that I'm not compatible with. And vice versa. Like, we'll really be getting along, and then I'll say, what's your sign? And then it'll be a sign that I'm compatible with. I don't know what's going on. It's super weird. But that's what it is. For some reason the other night I fell across. Why I keep saying fell across? It's not even a phrase. I came across YNW Melly because I started this new channel and I've been on there, so you know it's all thrown off what they suggest me. And YNW Melly popped up and they talking about he getting life sentence. But I don't believe it. Some stuff be getting put out there prematurely, but if he did, damn. But them songs, like he got some songs that hit, that go, like songs that just you listen to differently, enjoy differently. He got some of those. But if he did what they say he did allegedly, that's crazy. You gotta cut some people off, man. You have to. Everybody ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't for everybody. Once again, subscribe. I don't even know what. I ain't even gonna say that. I should go into elaboration on some stuff more in depth. But we'd say that for the future. You know? Until next time. Peace.